You know, sometimes an actor's performance is just so powerful, so convincing, that you can't help but wonder, who's the real person behind that character? That's exactly the question we're diving into today with Hudson Williams, the breakout star who plays Shane Hollander in the hit show Heated Rivalry.
We get so invested in these characters and their worlds, right? But what about the artists who actually bring them to life? Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on a performance that has everyone talking, to really figure out what makes it, and the actor behind it, so special.
All right, so first things first, let's talk about the actor that has everybody hooked, Shane Hollander. If you've seen Heated Rivalry, you know he is one half of a rivalry that's so intense, it's pretty much the engine for the entire show.
So on the surface, Shane is this fierce, incredibly ambitious hockey player. But the real story, the thing that gets you, is how his rivalry on the ice secretly turns into this complicated secret romance that lasts for years. That tension, that's what drives everything.
But Shane Hollander, of course, is a fictional character. So who is the actor bringing all of that intensity and all that vulnerability to the screen? Well, it's time to meet the man himself, Hudson Williams.
And this is where it gets really interesting, because on screen, you're seeing this elite, fierce athlete. But off screen, Hudson Williams isn't a professional hockey player at all. He's a young Canadian actor who was actually a film student.
Let's dig in a little closer. He was born in British Columbia. He has a diverse heritage, half Korean and British Dutch Canadian, and he didn't grow up in the sports world. Instead, he studied film arts, which means he has this formal training in storytelling, and that skill turned out to be absolutely crucial for this role.
So that just begs the question, right? How did he pull it off? How does an actor with a film background, not a hockey one, manage to capture the soul of a character like Shane Hollander so perfectly?
I mean, that's the fundamental challenge here. On the ice, Shane is all bravado, all ambition. But the story is all about his deep, hidden vulnerability. So how in the world did Hudson manage to bridge that gap?
Well, from what we can gather from interviews, it seems like his preparation wasn't really about spending endless hours practicing hockey. Instead, his focus was almost entirely emotional. He poured his energy into understanding Shane's complicated personality, the crazy pressure he's under, and that core vulnerability.
And get this quote from an interview shows just how deep that connection went. He got so invested in Shane's journey that he actually cried while reading the scripts for later episodes. That's not just playing a part, that's real empathy.
So what's the end result of this deeply emotional preparation? Well, it translated into something we can all see on screen, just incredible chemistry with his co-star and a massive positive response from the fans.
Okay, here's a really cool little detail that says so much. Hudson and his co-star, Connor Storrie, have not one but 2 matching tattoos. It's a fun, playful thing, but it really points to a genuine friendship that you just know fuels their amazing on-screen chemistry. And the audience definitely noticed. Fans are constantly talking about how much he conveys without saying a single word. They point out how he can show Shane's entire inner world with just a look or a small change in his posture. It's incredible.
So, when you put all these pieces together, the film school background, that deep emotional work, the real off-screen friendship, what's the big takeaway from Hudson Williams' breakout performance?
It really all boils down to one powerful idea: authenticity. His commitment to finding the real, genuine emotion of the character, that's the bridge. It connects him to the role, and in the end, it connects that character to all of us watching. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. At the end of the day, what is it that makes a performance truly unforgettable? Is it just technical skill? Is it a big physical transformation? Or is it that deep, authentic emotional connection that just stays with you long after the credits roll?